Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you guys are here. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy your stay and you want to come back for more videos. If you do, click that subscribe button down below and the little bell next to it. That'll give you notification of when I upload new videos. And welcome back to all my returning friends. I'm so glad you guys are here. Happy Friday to you all. It is early Friday morning. I am headed out to the car dealership. There's been a recall on the truck and parts finally came in, so I have to bring it in to get that fixed and having them bring me back home because I don't want to sit there for a couple hours. So when they bring me back home, then I'll just get all the stuff done that I need to get done at home that I can get done in that window of time frame before they come pick me up to bring me back. And then I'm going to be talking to my car guy. They called yesterday, and with the way the used cars are right now and people not being able to have any in stock, they're wanting to buy back the lease early. I have one more year left on my lease. So we may be talking a new vehicle later today. We shall see what happens on that. What else is going on? We took Lici to the vet on Wednesday afternoon. She's been having this cough, hack, difficulty breathing at times, and the coughing whatnot's been going on for about a year, but we took her in the first time last year about the same time, and then they diagnosed her with a heart murmur and just said to keep an eye on it, and it kind of gradually tailed off a little bit, but then it just started back up the beginning of this year. And so we took her in when we could finally get her in, because they were still on their crazy stuff of not being able to go in. And I didn't like how we weren't able to go in with her. They would come out to the car and get her and bring her in, and I didn't like that. And she has been so traumatized, I guess. She's just been so skittish about everything since those. I'm like, I'm not letting her go in by herself. I'm just not going to do it. So when I made this appointment, I said, do you guys still have your strict rules of not letting us come in with them? She's, oh no, you're able to come in. I said, good. I need to make an appointment for her, and I need to make it as soon as you can get her in. So we finally got the appointment, and that was the soonest. And then they called back and said, hey, we have a cancel, because I wasn't supposed to get her in until sometime in May something, I don't remember what it was, but they called and had a cancellation for Wednesday. So we got her in, and the vet that came in, the last time I saw the one vet was the lady vet, and that wasn't the usual one that always sees her. So I finally got to see her vet. Keep an eye on the time so I make sure I get there in time. He walks in and said, so she's having this cough, and he went like that, and he says, oh, something's going on with her breathing too, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah. He could see how she was breathing hard. And when they weighed her, when the vet tech, or whatever they call him, the vet assistant came in, when she weighed her, Lici's lost a significant amount of weight for a dog. She's always been around that 24, 25 pound weight, and she weighed in at 20 pounds. I had noticed that she was losing weight because, I mean, she's a stocky dog, so that kind of shocked me a little bit. But so then, of course, after she went out and was waiting for the vet to come in, you know, so the things start going through your head, and I'm thinking, has she got some cancer going on in there? And you're just things that go through your head, right? So when he came in, he said, well, we're going to get some x-rays and this and that. And he says, I know that they said they found a heart murmur. He says, I'm not technically hearing it, a murmur. He says, but it's hard to hear things because there's so much congestion and stuff going on in there. So the other thing going back through the back of my head was congestive heart failure, because that is something that the leading cause of death for them. And he said, well, we'll go get some x-rays and we'll see what we do. We'll go from there and whatnot. So then he comes back in. He says, don't know if you know how to read x-rays or not. He says, but you can come take a look at this and tell me what you think. And I'm thinking, okay. So I look and I see, you know, the dark spots and the white and this and that. And I said, does she have pneumonia? And he said, well, that's a good guess. How would you know that? I said, well, because my son had pneumonia and that's what his lungs look like. He says, well, it's not pneumonia and it's not really the lungs that you're seeing around there, but she's got an enlarged heart. I said, oh, so she has congestive heart failure. He said, yes. Her heart is so large. She's having a hard time expanding her lungs, and it's working overtime to get air in there, and of course, you know, all the stuff with congestive heart failure. So we have some meds for her. He put her on a diuretic, and then I can't even pronounce the heart med, and it's a generic one that he's got a pharmacist that does a compound of it so he can have some on stock, because they have a hard time getting it in stock with the craziness of the world right now. So we have the heart meds that we have to give her twice a day, the diuretic once a day, so she's taking a med at each meal, and hoping we will see some improvement. Now there's a little bit that we've kind of noticed, but it's like, okay, are we noticing it or are we wanting to notice it? Another friend said that she noticed that she wasn't hearing her as much in the background when we Marco Polo. So that's kind of giving me a little bit of hope, but she's not hacking as much as what she was doing, but I can still hear all of the congestion and stuff in there. So going that route for a few weeks and seeing how she responds to that, and if we get a good response, which I'm hoping we do, because I'm not ready for this to be the end. We will get more of the heart meds and keep her on that and see how long we can keep her there. But oh my goodness. And then he says, well, she's kind of sad look. I said, yeah, she has a sad look in general. That's just them. He says, no, it's sadder than, I said, yeah, it's sadder than normal. I said, it's just, you know, I'm like, is she in pain? Is she, you know, and, oh, it just drives me insane because I don't know. But yeah. So that's how the week has gone with that, and just, yeah. So heading out to the car dealership. I will chat with you guys all when I get back home. I am going to show you my dress. I finished the dress. I love it. And we will go from there. So I'm going to sign off for now. I'll be back after a while, probably when I get back home. We'll talk to you real soon. All right, so I'm back home. I'm down to my dining room. I was trying to find a good area so I could back up a little bit so you can see the dress in full view. And I know I wouldn't have enough room in my craft room with everything in there to set the camera up and then kind of walk backwards so you can see the full view. But here's the top of it so far. Lici's down there and she's going to go out of camera. So I'm going to hop up out of the chair, going to walk backwards, and then you can see the full view of the dress. So you got the granny square part in here, and then I don't know, I may do a little bit here, a little bit more, and just kind of bring it in a little bit. I don't know, because it'll mess up the color sequence there. But so I have a tank top underneath because of the holes in here you can see through. So I have it so it's pretty much the same, almost the same color as the lighter, kind of a blend between the purple and the gray. But anyways, so you don't see it that much up top, just on the sides there. But I'm just going to back up. And of course now I'm going to have a shadow coming in, but the full view. So it's the granny squares, and then it just kind of goes around and around. And it comes just to the top of my knees. But that is my granny square dress, and we've got this little shadow coming in here. This is the best area that I could do for lighting, but that is my dress. I love it. It's so fun. And yeah, so I'll come right back in here and we'll sit down and we'll chit chat just a little bit more. But had a nice conversation with the shuttle driver bringing me back home. I got a glare coming in from the dealership. Kind of got some info on some cars of what I want to look at possibly, and yeah, so it was a nice conversation with him. And now I'm just gonna hang out with Lici. This morning I'm probably going to start taking down my Easter spring decor, because tomorrow is May 1st and it's time to bring in the rest of my spring into summer decor, and then my patriotic stuff on my hutch over here. But I don't know if I ever showed you my decor for Easter. I don't think I did that. So I will show that real quick, and then I'll come back in and say goodbye. All right, so the hutch, let me see if I can move back so you can see it in full. Of course, I've got all my stuff up top, so we're just gonna zoom in up to the top. My cookie jars, my little egg tree, and of course my Boston that stays out for all of it. My bunny garland that I crocheted. The top shelf, I don't usually change up as much, but I do have a few cross-stitch pieces in there. So that was one that I just did recently. That was a freebie from Shannon Christine Designs. So it is just a cute little bunny. And then that bunny one, the wood frame that it's on, that was just the brown, and I spray painted it purple, or John spray painted it purple for me. I put my little bunny on it. And that's another Shannon Christine design, a itty bitty one that I just kind of put on a mint green pedestal thing. I think I got that from the not the Dollar Tree. I got it from the Dollar Spot at Target. And then just my row of my bunnies. The wood things are from the Dollar Tree. The carrots are from Dollar Tree. My bunnies the brown ones are from, that one is from Hobby Lobby. That one I got at an antique store when John and I went antiquing a few years ago. I think we got that when we went to Indiana, Notre Dame area. And that one is a Hobby Lobby one. The cloth ones are from Meyer. The bowl, I believe, is from Target last year, the year before. And then flowers from Dollar Tree, I'm assuming. Down below, that is a new sign from, not the home store, from, I can't think which one it is. But anyways, one of the home decor stores. Not TJ Maxx. I don't know, can't think of it. The bunny back there was the same one that I got there from the Notre Dame area antique stores. I think all these little bunnies I got from there because I went on a spree. They had a whole bunch of stuff. The spring sign is from Meyer. Again, these bunnies are from the antique stores. The little bird's nest with eggs is from Hobby Lobby. And then I just have a bunch of the decor eggs that I got from Dollar Tree. I think these are from the Dollar Tree, those eggs. But that is it. And then I have more of the bunny garland decor at the bottom. So the Dollar Tree vases that the bunnies are from Hobby Lobby. And then they got some of the eggs in there, the raffia, the moss, and then the flowers. That was a design thing that I found on Pinterest. And then my hutch in the living room. So the top is all of my gnomes because I love gnomes. So those are from TJ Maxx, Marshall's. This, both of the plaque things are from, one is from Marshall's and one is from TJ Maxx. And then of course my gnome, the one back there, was at Christmas time and I decided he would still go because he's all the pink, so I left him out there. The gnome right there is a salt and pepper shaker, as is the egg. Those are from LTD. And then there, my bunny crossing from whatever that home store is. Why can't I think of what it is? For all of you who are in my area, it's the home store up on Alpine next to ABC Warehouse. I cannot think of the store. It's going to drive me nuts. But anyways, just all my bunnies. That one is from Big Lots. And just more of the bunnies. But those are my Easter / spring that are going to go bye-bye. Because we're going to bring out summer and patriotic. All right, so that is everything I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you can keep Lici in your prayers that the pills work and it kind of starts shrinking the heart down just a little bit so she can breathe and not be in any pain. I'm hoping she's not in any pain. She's right down here. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Remember to live a little, laugh a lot, and love always. Bye, guys.